Hey there everybody, hope your day's going well. Jacared Old School Gaming here, and welcome back to another Thoughtful Thursday. This time I get to concentrate on the comments. Alright, so we're starting off with, this time with Chaz. Over on, Thoughtful Thursday, December 2025, the comment shoutouts, and Chaz just says, ooh, cards, nice bunny suit. Thank you. I definitely enjoy the Otaku Box, and I enjoy doing it after I shout out all the comments. Then, this time we do have quite a few people commenting for the first time. There's quite a few. We have, Big Boy. I don't know, JK7. I don't know why the string of numbers. I'm guessing it was forced on you because YouTube required you can't not have the same exact username as someone else, and then just put a bunch of random stuff in your name. But anyway, on the Jacared versus Sparkling Ice Coconut Pineapple. Oh, absolutely loved that one. I drink that plenty. And then Big Boy says, that looks fire. Do you know where I could buy one? Pretty much any grocery store. I haven't seen them at corner stores. I haven't gone specifically looking at every different corner store out there. I do know that the corner stores have the sparkling ice caffeine, which is also zero sugar. Technically, I have done the reviews of that of those sparkling ice. There's 5 of them, I want to say. I don't remember exactly. I do know there's at least a handful of sparkling ice caffeine zero sugar, and I have done those. I only saw a few of those at the corner store. When I went to the grocery store, I saw at the corner store I saw only a few of them. At the grocery store I saw several more. So I just went. Initially I went to the corner store. I'm just a zero sugar caffeine drink, because every now and again I do need a caffeine energy fix just to kind of push through. Usually at least once a week. But I try not to push more than that. Although some weeks I do, just because it's holy crap, I'm gonna be dragging ass if I don't get an energy drink. Just to kind of give me that caffeine boost and power through. But okay. So to answer your question, I've seen them at the dollar store. It's not really a dollar store anymore. Things are more than $1, but I've seen them at the dollar store. I've seen them at the regular grocery store that I go to. I try to avoid going to Walmart like one might avoid the plague. But there have been a couple times where I've been in there and I'm just, they also have sparkling ice. So, pretty much like any grocery store, you'll probably find them on the shelf. Let me move on before I continue rambling, which is actually quite easy for me to do. Over to A Cow is Huge. Yes, it is. Over on Morrowind episode 86, Carnius Magus hates Raven Rock. God, that was an alternate kind of timeline where it's just, it was choose who do you want to side with, and just from the first few quests, it's just, I don't really want to side with Carnius Magus, but I do kind of want to see, what the unique dialogue options are when I go and talk to him and do things for him. So that, and then looked back and then went with I forget who the hell the other guy is. The other guy in charge of Raven Rock. And then proceeded to continue canon with everything else, too. So anyway, A Cow is Huge says, best RPG ever. Yes, I absolutely love it. It's, unfortunately, it's ending. By the time you see this, it's ending in just 2 or 3 more weeks. I don't know exactly when this is coming out. I usually record and edit and review and then decide exactly what day it's going to happen. Yeah, anyway, let me move on before I get too bummed out from Morrowind ending. Sort of. Yeah. If you saw last Thoughtful Thursday, it's not exactly ending, it's kind of restarting. Sort of. Anyway, yeah, God, I just keep going into rambling. But, hell. So we have, Wei Chun. All the way back on Thoughtful Thursday, December 2025 comment shoutouts. Wei Chun says, "Thank you for the shoutout. I have no idea what the 7-row bloodlines are either." Yeah, yes, same. I haven't taken the time to look them up or anything. Moving on, we're going to the Astounding Mandel. Not the Astounding Mandy, just the Astounding Mandel. Over on Jacarid vs. Human Being, Bright Energy, Sugar-Free Island Bliss. Try saying that 10 times fast. Hell, with most of the Human Being stuff, but the Astounding Mandel just says, "Good evening." Well, good evening to you. Good day, good evening, whatever it might be when you're seeing this. So, and then, apparently, Jacarid vs. Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry got quite a bit of attention. Because we have, Chaz, on the Jacarid vs. Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry, asks, "They're a cherry vanilla mix?" Not that I've seen. I mean, because all the Dr. Pepper is just kind of in its own section, apart from Coke, apart from Pepsi, because Dr. Pepper's actually owned differently, and Dr. Pepper has its own section, and it's always like, oh, here's the regular Dr. Pepper, here's the Dr. Pepper Zero, and here's the Cherry Zero, or here's Cherry Zero. Same with blackberry and strawberries and cream soda, which actually by the time this comes out, those probably already are up at some point, I think. Pretty sure. Because I did a whole bunch of reviews of different flavors just in a row, just getting other things done, drink. Oh, I'm empty. Oh, hey, I have another one that I haven't tried. Let me do a review real quick. Yeah. And so, for cherry vanilla mix, I don't believe there is one, although maybe just not at the regular shop I go to. It could be. Then, okay, so we have, a first comment. Yeah, the first comment from someone new. And hell, on the Jacarid vs. Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry, Dingleberry News says, "Question, where did you get that? Sounds good." Oh. Well, in a way, I just kind of answered it. At the shop, just in the Dr. Pepper section, there's the Dr. Pepper Zero, Dr. Pepper Cherry, Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero, and then Dr. Pepper Blackberry, Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero, Dr. Pepper Cream Soda, Dr. Pepper Cream Soda Zero, and same with regular strawberries and cream Zero. And most places do keep things fairly organized in that sense, where it's just like, okay, this is the section for this, and sometimes things do get rearranged, like maybe from one portion of the shelf to the other, but it's still in the same section of shelf. Most likely, like moving things around is to make room for maybe a gluten-free or a sugar-free option sometimes. And then we have Frizetti on the Jacarid vs. Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry. Frizetti says, "W Dr. Pepper." Yes, it is quite tasty. Yeah, great. Oh, wow, Frizetti definitely went to comment happy. And hey, I love it. I appreciate the comments. It does help. It does help. Feeds the algorithm a bit to say, oh, hey, people are interacting with this more. Push it a little more. But anyway, so we have Frizetti over on Morrowind episode 86. Carnius Magius hates Raven Rock. Frizetti says, great content as always. Well, great content as always. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Then, Frizetti again over on Morrowind episode 88. Werewolves attacking Skull. Oh, that was quite something. Just, oh, holy crap, a bunch of werewolves. At least the werewolves were kind of weak. Hell, even when I played as a werewolf, it was kind of weak. But, I digress. But, yeah, Friezetti says, love this. Well, hey, thank you. Glad you like it. Yeah, then, Friezetti once again, over on Morrowind episode 90. Back and forth travels on Soul Slime. Yeah, because there was, I think there was one thing that I absolutely had to travel. From Raven Rock over to the mainland of Vardenfell, because I had to find, some bitter green petals. So I had to run off to the mainland, grab some bitter green petals, then run back. And yeah, it was something. Yeah, and then, of course, traveling all around to different areas of Soul Slime, just, have to go do something over here. Oh, and the time has passed, have to go do something over here, and over here, and over here. God damn. Don't get me wrong, it was a lot of fun, but it was just God damn, how much am I going to be asked to do? Yeah. Alright, yeah, Friezetti's comment. Before I forget, Friezetti says, love this and looking forward to Gen 2 Pokemon. Yes, wow, Gen 2 Pokemon. The grinding is exhaustive. Let's just say that. The grinding is exhaustive. I have finished getting everyone in Gold, the 22. Let's see, Silver, I haven't even finished the new captures from the latest catching montage. But eventually I will, and everyone will be 22 and ready to go through, ready with another team to go through Ilex Forest. And then I'll have to do the same for Silver, everyone to 22, and then once everyone is ready to take on Ilex Forest, it's actually going to be a little difficult for me because I have kind of looked ahead, and in Goldenrod City, there's someone somewhere in the department store that only shows up on Sundays and has 2 different TMs. I think there's one I'm just oh hell no, sell that, but then the other one, hell yes, keep it. And I can only get one at a time, and they both would have to be on a Sunday. The unfortunate thing is, I work Sundays. What the hell? Yeah, but perhaps that can, I don't know, perhaps I can do do it in parts, or maybe just have a lack of sleep for a little while. Yeah, just power through and then sleep in the next Monday, and there's no rush to get things edited because I'm not doing that weekly. Yeah, eventually, one day I'll get around to the end of it, get the Poketalks done, and then be able to do that. As for other Pokemon content, well, yeah, I finished Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Pinball is absolutely rage-inducing. And yeah, and I do have other Pokemon games that I'm eventually going to get around to. Goddamn, I really need to build up a backlog, so I'm not rushing to get things done. Yeah, anyway, let me stop rambling on that part, but yeah, so we have Friezetti once more, this time over on Pokemon First Gen Supercut Part 11, which was the final part for Pokemon First Gen Supercuts, and yeah, Friezetti says, I miss this series so much. Yeah, so do I, but eventually things just do have to come to an end. Yeah. Okay. So, the second comment from Dingleberry News. Over on, Dracaric vs. Mountain Dew Zero, the Trolley Cherry Lemon. Yeah, Dingleberry News says, love your videos and love your hat a lot. Well, hey, thank you. I forget why in the hell I bought it in the first place, but when I started my YouTube channel, I'm just, you know what? Let me just put this on, let it be a unique little gimmick for me and my channel, and for the most part, it stayed in my head. There's been a few short reviews of different Zero Sugar stuff where I forgot this because, well, I just forgot it and I was in my car and it's just, well, I gotta record and do this review, so let me get that. And there was one of the first gen Pokedocs I did a future self insert to correct past me, and I forgot to have my hat on. I didn't realize until well after. I'm just, oh, I wasn't wearing the hat in that insert. Oh well. Yeah, thank you for the comment. Then we have, oh jeez, This one, F-I-C-Mon. No, Ficmon? I'm not sure what you would want your name to be called, but yeah. Over on Morrowind, episode 89, the Werewolf Chronicles. Like I said, playing as a werewolf was actually, well, the werewolf was actually quite weak. I had to constantly, like, jump into battle, jump out of battle, jump into battle, jump out of battle, rest up and heal and heal and heal and heal. So it's like, god damn. It was kind of neat, especially the cutscenes, but dear God, like, especially with pretty much every single goddamn stat I had completely maxed out, you'd think I would be doing a lot more damage. Well, then again, it is up in Solstheim, and everything is scaled to my level, so yeah, maybe that's just what made it so much more difficult. Yeah, but, Figmon says, will you play Tamriel Rebuilt when you finish DLC? No, Morrowind is coming to an end. Because, okay, from where you're watching, I actually did all my free exploration of Vardenfell. Then I did all the faction quests, and I do mean all of the faction quests. By the time I finished my free exploration of Vardenfell, I had already finished every single miscellaneous quest and every single Daedric quest, and hell, even the different vampire quests. Yeah, and I had not even touched the main quest of Vardenfell at that point. I went up to Solstheim mainly to find the one scroll from that one Moonsugar Santa guy, and get the alchemy one more free point before finally sorting my my alchemy ingredients. Yeah, that was, and the main reason I did that is because that chest of drawers where I kept all my alchemy ingredients was overflowing, and I do mean overflowing. So I finally got all that done, and that was before I even went to Mournhold for the Tribunal DLC. Or not, well, okay, you say DLC, I say expansion. But, yeah, so, after doing Solstheim, then go down to the Tribunal expansion. Then, after finishing up everything on Solstheim, and all the way over in Mournhold, come back to Vardenfell, and actually complete and finish the main quest. Which actually, I guess, technically I didn't do every single miscellaneous quest, because there is, I think one or two that can only be triggered by being part of the way through the main quest. But yeah. But anyway, to more answer your question, to answer your question again, I should say, no, I'm not doing Tamriel Rebuilt, because I forget if it was in the finale or the bonus video after Morrowind. I said, hey, there's so much DLC, if there's so many different mods, if I actually went through them all, Morrowind would never end. And that's the truth, because the mod community behind, like, all the Morrowind, and especially Tamriel Rebuilt, I've seen a number of screenshots of, like, how Tamriel Rebuilt looks, and it is absolutely amazing. There's some painstaking detail that definitely went into it, and I'm just, holy crap on a crap stick. That is quite something. But, yeah, like I said, if I went through every single different mod, Morrowind would never end. So I went, like, mostly vanilla. I think, the one official plugin that I did was Fort Firemouth, that one Crescent Island just off of Seyda. And apart from that, everything was just vanilla. And hell, there's still plenty of glitches. I didn't do any mod patches or anything like that. I did create a couple of my own. No, I only created one of my own, which was a Master Trainer fix. I made sure that the medium Master Armor, the medium armor Master Trainer was not only standing where she was supposed to stand, but actually offered training. I made sure that the Armorer Master Trainer actually offered training services. Then it was the Enchant Master Trainer. I dropped his aggression down to 0, and then double checked that he offered training services. Yeah. I mean, all good things must come to an end, and yeah, unfortunately, Morrowind is ending. Well, the final Saturday of the final Saturday of February, and then Intermediary Vlog 6, which will transition into all the Morrowind Supercuts until I run out, which it's gonna give me at least some time to build up a backlog. Yeah, okay. Okay, let me move on. Yeah, sorry if you would want to see, like, the Morrowind, or Tamriel rebuilt. It's just, it would never end if I kept going back every single, like, not only for all the mods, but every single time an update was added to one of the mods. So, moving on, please. Let me move on now. Okay, so we have Fartworm Jr. over on, Jacquard versus Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry. Fartworm Jr. just says, "Hi, Dad." Sorry, what? I don't have any kids. At least not that I know of. Yeah, and I don't know, is there supposed to be some kind of... I mean, if it's a joke, hey, it's funny. If it's not a joke, when did I get a kid? But, okay, so we have, Fartworm Jr. left a few comments. This time over on, Jacquard versus Mountain Dew Zero, Trolley, Cherry, Lemon. Yeah, Fartworm Jr. says, W shirt. Oh, hey, thank you. That one, yeah, that was an Akano one. Yeah, I like that shirt. It's very comfortable to wear. Then, Fartworm Jr. once again over on Jacquard versus Dr. Pepper Zero Blackberry. Fartworm Jr. says, "I really like your anime figures." Ah, well, thank you. I have a new one sitting right here, which I'll be showcasing here once I'm done with comments. A lot of comments, and I absolutely love it. And then, Maranthus. Hello, Maranthus. Good to see you. Yeah, because honestly, I almost thought you were a bot for a little while. Glad to see you're not. Yeah, so Maranthus, on the Jacquard versus Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry, saying hello, OSG. Yes, and hello to you, Maranthus. Like I said, good to see you. Good to know you're not a bot. Remember I said Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry got a lot of attention? I wasn't kidding. Still, yet another comment. This one from Beverly Stewart. On, Jacquard versus Dr. Pepper Zero Cherry. Beverly Stewart says, "Dr. Pepper's so good." Yes. Yes, the, of all the, different zero sugar sodas that I've tried, Dr. Pepper Zero is like the only one that my palate can actually like, or anything like that. Now, ready for the Otaku Box, because I am ready. Let me just start from the top. We have the Control Devil Socks. Let me open this up. So, it's a Maki from Chainsaw Man, and the socks are really, really neat. I like them. Let's see, Liz says, Control Devil Socks, she's got you wrapped around her finger, now your feet too. There's definitely that. Then let's see, Radiant Valkyrie metal card. I'm not sure who this Radiant Valkyrie is supposed to be. But you can kind of see her. It's the Chahain. The Chahain? Or I have absolutely no idea who that is. But Cold Steel, Sharp Aura, Zero Mercy, Collector Tier Energy. Definitely. Let me add that to the ever-growing pile. Yeah, then, oh, the Ogre, yeah, the Violet Ogre Hollow sticker. I guess only one, but yes. Shion! Yeah, always loved Shion. She's definitely something. Yeah, all eyes on the Ogre, bold, shiny, dangerously addictive. Yes. Yes, because, let's see, by the time this, because, yeah, this is February's, or going to be February's Thoughtful Thursday. Yeah, so that means Reincarnated as a Slime has a movie coming out at the end of the month, and then, like, just, 2 months later, starting the first of, 5 different cores for the next season of Reincarnated as a Slime. Hopefully there's not 5 recap episodes per core. Okay, Season 3 had 3 different recap episodes, 1 at the beginning, and then 2 randomly in the middle. Just, what the hell? Like, if you need to delay by a week, delay by a goddamn week. Don't just insert random recap crap into the middle of the goddamn season. Okay, so we have a Holy Knight Priestess shirt. Oh boy. So wait, this? So this isn't Akeno? Looks like Akeno, but I guess not. Wait, does it? Yep, it says kiss me. And then there she is. Yeah, wait. Damn it, I can't read it backwards. Oh, I'm festive. Yeah, kiss me, I'm festive. That is quite nice. And, yeah, looks quite comfy too. Let me set that down over there real quick. Yeah, so, festive on the outside, absolutely unholy on the inside. So yeah, is it Akeno? Because, Akeno's, half devil, half fallen angel. I don't know. But, yeah, so Holy Knight Priestess. Yeah, so Holy Knight, holy vibes, and yes, that part is removable. Enjoy. So essentially, the top is removable. But I'm, of course, not going to do that for a YouTube video. Yes, I do love these figures. I'm going to figure out somewhere to put things. I need another shelf. Already. Fill that thing up to the brim. All 4 layers, you can see. Yeah, you can see the top one, the second shelf, and then you can kind of see a little bit there. There's a 4th shelf down below, which is, I'm saving for the mostly not safe for work stuff. Yeah, or maybe I should just say not safe for YouTube. Yeah, okay. So, let's move over here to the, Spotlight Darling scroll. Wait, Darling as in... No, not Darling in the Franxx. Something else. I don't know who this is supposed to be. At least not off the top of my head. Yeah, oh, my Dress Up Darling? Probably? I haven't seen that one yet. Give me time and I'll get around to everything eventually. Yeah, so Christmas cheer, cosplay style, wall upgrade confirmed. Yes. Yes. So, okay, I guess there's only a couple things left now that Liz doesn't really have anything at all to say about. I notice her blurbs are a lot shorter now, which is kind of a shame, but I guess it is what it is. So we have the Chibi VIP pin. Yes. Saber from Fate Stay Night in a Santa outfit. I would definitely love to get a present from Santa Saber. And then, yes, a Midnight Carol Cat, which I'm guessing is, Kuroko's sister from High School DxD. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I do believe that the Holy Knight Priestess is supposed to be damn Akano from High School DxD. Yeah, and then yeah, the damn plastic wrapped around this thing makes it kind of hard to see because of reflections and whatnot. So let me pull it off eventually. Goddamn. Yes, okay. Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah, the Midnight Carol cat. Oh, and I did find my yes, I did find the container for all the collector cards. As it turns out, I just set something else on top of it. So, yeah. There we go. Got the Kuroko's sister, Shirune, or no, that's what she calls Kuroko. Damn it, yeah. But got them nice and secure in there, along with a whole bunch of others. This is safe. Yes, okay. I was already, it's like a weird edit if it wasn't safe. I don't believe the next page is going to be safe. Let me look at it off camera. Nope, definitely not safe. Okay, so no showing that on camera. Yeah, like I said, it was down there. I just ended up accidentally placing another box on top of it, and it was out of sight, and I'm just, what the hell? What happened to it? Then I found it. So yeah, I didn't lose it, and yeah, I can keep going. So yeah, I will. Wow, this has been quite the thoughtful Thursday between all the comments and then the Otaku Box. But hey, I'm all here for it, and and hey, thank you for all the comments. Please continue letting the comments pour in, and I will, well, honestly, depending on when you leave the comment, it doesn't matter on which video, as long as it's a brand new comment. But if you leave a brand new comment on any video, depending on when you leave it, it'll take me either 1 or 2 months to get around to it. But I will definitely get around to it, and I will hope to see you there whenever that might be. So don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't hit that bell, so you can always be notified whenever I upload another video. Don't forget to follow me on my other social media linked down in the description. And as always, have fun.